Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to Jurassic Park Trespasser. Remade in Jurassic World Evolution 2. This is a very cool adventure map built by PZ Salmon, the Trespasser adventure map, and it remakes all of the levels, all 8 levels, plus a secret bonus cut level from that early 2000s game Jurassic Park Trespasser right here in Evolution 2. It looks phenomenal. I've had a little scout through. I'm very excited. I have a deep love of Jurassic Park Trespasser, and until we finally get the remake we so sorely deserve, this will have to do in the meantime. So, PZ Salmon, their Trespasser adventure map, I will link it down below, and in today's video we're just going to go tour it. It's a shame that we don't have, you know, gangly arms bounding around all over the place and weird physics and guns and large breasts, but anyways, level 1, we of course crash land here on the beach. There is our plane. It's a helicopter, but still, it's the best we can do. Lovely stuff. Crash landed in the water there. There's a box, and I'm on the beach, and we're gonna go have a little explore. Check our health every now and again. Pretend we've got a disembodied limb bounding around before our face. And let's have a little look and see how they've built some of this stuff. So, Jurassic Park Trespasser, of course, one of the cool things about it, physics were way ahead of their time, and they're absolutely dreadful. But it had some really cool things as well, like the narration from John Hammond. I've got to say, I don't really know how this has been done, but I'm very impressed with their work to make these kind of concrete foundations, I guess you would call them. I'm trying to figure out how they've done it, and I can't quite figure it out. I'll have to have a look at that in my mod tools in a little bit, but already a very impressive start as we head onto the island using Kaio's fence mods there to kind of build fences, strangely enough. And you know, at this point you'd be picking up planks of wood and stuff like that and blah blah, flinging them about wildly. And we can have a little explore of Jurassic Park Trespasser. And as far as I can tell, all 8 levels are kind of going to flow together, so those of you who are big fans of the franchise, I mean, we've got some fantastic mods for this kind of stuff. And right now, Hammond would be talking to me. Welcome to Jurassic Park. He wouldn't be saying that, and he wouldn't say it like that because he's not a mutant. But you never know. You never know. Little cage down there, little waterfall. All the dinosaurs from Trespasser are, oh, hello, beautiful, are also present, although there are a few bonus ones, apparently. You can download the level with or without dinosaurs included. Hello, guys. I will never get tired of that noise. That is still, for me, more iconic than the raptor call, than the T-Rex roar. That noise is Jurassic Park to me. That Brachiosaurus call. It's beautiful. Oh, and there's our raptors. Jurassic Park Trespasser did, of course, have unique raptor skins, actually. But these raptors, these Lost World tiger raptors, are a pretty close approximation. They've even made the sign tilted into the burrows. I think the burrows was level 2. Look at this. This is really cool. Using the buildings and using the concrete plinths and stuff like that to... I can't climb it because Evolution 2 is not built for this kind of thing, weirdly enough. But I remember walking along here, you know, stuff like that. It's really cool. I shall call you Mindy. Mindy, we shall go together on a mystical, magical journey. No, Mindy's not going to come with me. Mindy, be careful. There's raptors around. Makes me want to replay Trespasser. People are still making levels for Jurassic Park Trespasser. It's been something I've been... Hello, guys! It's something I've been considering doing again for a long time on the channel. Is playing some custom Trespasser levels. I think that might be quite a lot of fun. Hello! Maybe we'll replay the game. Maybe we'll do like a foot... Whoa! Whoa, we're having a nice moment over here, Raptor. You need to calm your roll. Little waterfall. There's a little bit of beach that I'm going to sprint. They'll never get me. I need to jump. I can't jump. My instinct to hammer the spacebar as I play video games is intense. I don't know how many of you do this. It's a habit for me from like playing Morrowind on the PC and Oblivion, and you would jump all the time to level your acrobatic skills. So now whenever I play any game, I jump constantly because that's how I leveled up my acrobatics. And it's just kind of my right thumb is now just constantly hammering on the spacebar. I have to really think about not doing it when I play a game. So it's pretty sweet. Oh, look, this is so well done. This is wild. It's so cool. If you're into Trespasser, this is great. And that is just a beautiful scene anyway. We've got Brachys and we've got Apatos? Dreadnoughtus? What are you? That's an Apatosaurus, right? It's been a while. It's an Apatosaurus. God, it's been a long time since I just looked at an Apatosaurus in this game. Very cool. So yeah, this area is all being built up, as you can see. Got the cranes all in, but kind of like sinking into the earth now. And then I can't remember, I don't really know how they've made this so well, but this looks incredible. And you'd be able to hop along all these in reality. We have to put up with walking ground like an umpty, but this would be a very good way to stay away from the velociraptors in reality. Some of the other cool things we'll be able to see, hopefully, is there's the InGen worker town. Is part of the Trespasser. Hammond's cabin, I think, at some point nearby the water, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played Trespasser. There's an elevator at some point in the mountains, and it was a pain for me to get working. I vaguely remember that. This takes a lot of effort. It looks fantastic. Hello, don't follow me, thanks. Don't tread on me. It barely feels like I'm playing Evolution 2. It's wild. Oh, there we go. There's our Rex. Roaming the large, wide open plain section. Okay, very carefully. I'm going to move through here. I should play this on the Xbox controller so I can sneak. They should make the W key on all keyboards pressure sensitive. Only the W key. All the others are fine as they are, but I'd like to be able to sneak with a mouse and keyboard, you know? Rather than crawl at the exact same speed I run, essentially. Can I crawl and sprint? Oh, I can crawl and sprint. It's very awkward to hold, but meow. There she is. Oh. I mean, something I really appreciate about Evolution 2 is that you can just sit here. You know, someone's designed this beautiful landscape. You know, and there's mods in here for some of the foliage, of course, and for the waterfall, but you can just sit and watch the dinosaurs, and it's great. The light cresting over the hill. Let's head down through the valley. Wouldn't trust this, would you? This would be prime. I'm gonna get jumped by velociraptors territory right here. It's a graveyard. It's no mine. It's a tomb. And they call it a mine. A mine. This is no mine. It's a tomb. It's like the hyena graveyard from. I was making a Lord of the Rings reference, obviously, but it's like the hyena graveyard from The Lion King. I mean, this is very cool. Just building tunnels out of rocks. Again, this is work, but looks great. Just put like give me a hand, and you know, heaving breast. Like, we're right there. We're in Trespasser. It's crazy. Just, for those who don't know, who think I'm just being a bit weird, Trespasser had a famously strange choice of health bar where you had to look down your character's top, basically, to her cleavage, and she had a heart tattoo. And the heart tattoo would drain colour. Well, it would like empty of the red, essentially, as she lost health. So a full heart meant full health, and an empty heart meant it meant you were dead, basically. I can feel them. The hills of eyes. I wonder how many movie references we're going to make today. But Trespasser was very, very far ahead of its time. It just, it was maybe a little bit too far ahead of its time. There we go. It's the raptor nest. Very cool. What is that? Oh, it's a helicopter. I thought it was like a weird gyrosphere. They've been hunting something. Looks like a Rex. My character's got hiccups. People don't think about these kind of things, but if you're in a survivalist situation, trying to survive a pack of raptors, you have to be really quiet. You might get the hiccups. You don't get to control whether you get the hiccups or not, you know? That might be something you have to deal with. This looks very cool. Very cool. All dead pterosaurs lying around. Bloop, 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 bloop. There you go. Those are log crossing noises. So we're crossed over, and now we're going to head down here. We can see the pylons. We're getting closer to... Oh, look at that. The hilltop. Very cool. We're only about halfway. This is a big-ass map, by the way. We're about halfway through. Look at that, though. What a beauty. I guess we're jumping in this water. Geronimo! Blonk. Wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping it would be. Okay, that way's blocked off. So I think we're going to the right. There is only meant to be one route through, but we have to kind of find it. Like a video game, you know? Raptors bloody everywhere. But here we have the worker village and an Albertosaurus stalking around the outside. Doesn't it look really cool? These mods, the worker village mod's been out for absolutely ages as well, so... I can't remember if this is Cersei or John or RADRR. I think it's RDRR. Either way, both of those guys do. Between those two, Cryogenic and Scaryface, I would say they're... and Inaki's done some as well, but they're like the main... Oh, and now Luca's done a bunch of them as well. But for this kind of stuff, you're looking at RDRR and Cersei or John for a lot of really cool decorations. Those are the main two you need to follow for your decos, although definitely check out the other people I mentioned as well. So, we finally made it to the Burrows. Established in 1983, the InGen is where the InGen workers lived, making the future, you know, which involves being eaten by dinosaurs. And whilst you're here, look at the Burrows, visitors please register at the Operations Center. It's an interesting map, this, because it doesn't show you where you are. I think you're meant to be over there. But either way, you would find Hammond's house here. And here it is, as it happens. Number 1, Mr. Hammond's house. Lovely stuff. Go inside here. Yeah, there he is. Hammond just pops out now. Hello. What was that voice? Hello. Hello. I can't do accents. I think this has been established. We've got a b-ball pitch. Pitch? It's not pitch. Ring b-ball. Basketball court. There we go. Bloody Nora. I'm not big on my basketball. Must be said. There's our. Oh no, these are just people. The benches come with people. Guys, are you? Oh, it's raining. Have you seen what's happening? You see the raptors, guys? What are you doing? What is this weird cult circle we're building around ER Burrows? Oh god, it's pouring down. You don't really get the choice, you know. You want to use all the buildings, but the buildings come with people, so, you know, we have people. They're just that. Is that a new bar? Look at it. Look at it. It's fantastic. What a mod. Actual interior that I don't think I've ever seen before. Very cool. The In General store, which I don't think has an interior, that one, no. This one does. This is the John's Diner. That's John. The bush. I don't know who he is, but the bush is called John. And then, of course, the main structure that we see at the end of The Lost World. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to walk up there. It would be cool, though. This is from the Indominus Rex mod. The Indominus Rex paddock mod, as it happens. How cool. Can I walk up here? No. Boo. But there's a pathway up here to the left. I think I can take this route up here. Up the desert track. And we're going higher up, hopefully, towards some of those buildings. It's such a cool map, and I'm really glad we're touring it. I really think this deserves a lot of appreciation and love, because I cannot imagine how long this took to build. It's kind of wild. Okay, so the staircase is over there. The route you're actually meant to take is here to the left. See, if I'd played Trespasser recently, I'd remember these things. Past the skeleton, past the rock block, past the water truck, and then we've got this mountain path, kind of curves along the mountainside, curves across the hillside. I'm going to sprint along this a little bit. And then sporadically fenced area heading up here. I wonder if they've integrated the lift, which I think is not that far from where we are now. Look at that, it's like a dam basically, but it's been drained, as you can see. Why have I not been hired to do sound effects for this game? It's crazy. Frontier, get me in for Evolution 3. You'll save so much money on doing dinosaur sound effects. I'll just go for every single dinosaur. Imagine T-Rex bursts out just going it would lose a little bit of impact. Hello, we've got different styles of raptors. That's our classic. What a beauty she is. With little animations on the throat, she makes her little gurgly noises. Hop on the motorbike. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I mean, look, I know it's nothing that we'll ever make into Evolution 3, but if I was going to have like one big mechanic request for Evolution 3 is to make the first person such a bigger part of the game, because I think it's such an important part of Jurassic Park, and feeling like you're part of the park you build, and feeling the sort of the majesty and the terror of the dinosaurs, I think can really only be achieved in first person. You know, if we had like some slight sort of... I can't really go that way. I can't walk across these, unfortunately. I mean, I could do this though. You know, maybe some Zoo Tycoon mechanics where you get to like manually feed the dinosaurs. You'd make it optional, but if we could make it so that you could go in and throw meat into the meat feeders, or throw meat into your Rex exhibit and see them charge it and stuff, wouldn't that be fun? I think that'd be really cool. If when there's an emergency, you got forced into first person and you had to like shepherd people into the emergency bunkers and stuff like that. I don't know. It's all very pie in the sky, not really suitable for park builder stuff, but it's the kind of stuff that I would find more exciting, personally. Bear in mind, we never even used to have a first person mode. Hello, lovely. Hard to get added, so. What a beaut. She was my favourite as a kid, and now that I've seen her, she's the most beautiful thing I've ever saw. Poke around. Love that. Just again, just dedication. I mean, it won't work, but it doesn't matter. It looks cool, and it looks like it's from Trespasser, and that's the important thing. Yeah, very nice. Got a seaside. Maybe it's like a geothermal or a sort of tide-based power plant. I can't quite remember, but would be overlooking the coast. If I could jump, I could see it, or I could fling myself up there. And I'm getting a phone call. One sec. I had to pause for a phone call, which often happens when you're just stranded on dinosaur-filled islands. There you go, there's the outside view, and there's the little port to the water. A lot of people have been... I can't remember what this is from, but it's really useful for building the weird little water bit at the start of Jurassic Park, you know, when they land the helicopter, and then on the sort of the raised rock helipad. To the left, there's like a little drainage thing leading into the lake behind the helipad. And it looks pretty similar to that. Okay, hello, lovely. Right. Got a larger facility. Oh, I'm not allowed inside, though. We done? Do we go home? Mildred, what do we do? I can't remember your name from earlier, so you're now Mildred, I'm sorry. Mildred wants to go in. Mildred's a bit of a wild card, it must be said. Very cool. So what have we got over here? This is like the docks area. I see they've built these piers. Again, somehow stretching out into the water. It's all a bit dried up. The whole island feels like that a little bit. And then there's a boat crashed over there at the side. There's actually a military boat crashed over there at the side. I wonder if they waited until certain mods were available to do this. Because the boat mod is quite new, for example. Got this very funky warehouse. Which I think is built from Sunshade's petting zoo walls. And maybe the Indominus Gate or something like that. This is not a building you can download. This is built from individual pieces. So that's pretty impressive stuff right there. Mildred made it in. Hello, Mildred. Hello, raptors. Hide amongst the shipping containers. Kind of forgot my role-playing, didn't I? Role-playing as... Oh, I didn't even see you. Very quiet for Rex. That's why I didn't see her. Because I couldn't hear her. She couldn't be announced. She didn't make a noise. I'm too far away. It's the natural dampening abilities of the shipping containers. Right, we are heading higher into the mountains. I think I vaguely remember this one as being a nightmare. There's one in Trespasser in particular where you have to climb over a fence to get to the building. I think it's to get to a bunker, though. So I don't think it would be this. I think it's earlier in the game, though. But you have to climb over there's a bunker, but you can't get through the door. You have to get over the fence. So the way to get over the fence, because Trespasser uses actual... well, I don't want to say actual physics, but it uses a physics system. Look, it even got a little car park. Look at the dedication. Little car park. And you have to lean... Hello, Mr. DNA. You have to lean fences. You have to lean like planks of wood against the fence and then climb up the planks of wood to get over the wall. And it's been a long time since I played Trespasser, but even now I remember spending about half an hour in my playthrough trying to get over that bloody wall. It was an absolute nightmare. Those are the sounds I personally make when climbing a staircase. That's why I live in a bungalow. So we made it to the top. We're near the end now, folks. I'm afraid to tell you, our journey has nearly come to an end. We've somehow managed to not be eaten by the dinosaurs, but we do have our Mayan-esque village. Of course, it was very much a thing, as established more so by Jurassic Park the game, but it was, you know, it was a thing here back in Trespasser as well. And doesn't necessarily put Hammond in a great light. This is very cool. Can I actually navigate through these buildings? Yes, awesome. Again, this feels like I'm playing a video game. Just need to... This is like playing King Kong, you know. Oh, hello. Oh, very cool. I've got a stupid grin on my face. This is the closest I've come to playing a proper Jurassic Park first-person game in ages. I know we've got Jurassic Park Survival on the way, but until we get it, this is the best we've got, and it's fantastic. The amount of work and effort in this is staggering, and they've done such a good job. Big shout out to PC Salmon, who I think we have toured the maps off before. I think I definitely vaguely remember saying their name before, so I'm sure we played some of their maps in the past. Got a little raptor hangout spot, along with the other 10 billion raptor hangout spots. And I think when we get over this ridge, we are near enough done with our playthrough. That's our JP3 Ankylosauruses. Looking beautiful. Hang out with them for a second. My chemical Ankylosaurus. Maybe the inspiration for the Carcharodontosaurus in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. They do keep going back to that. I mean, black and red is a classic spooky kind of colour palette, so I don't know why it's on the Ankylosaurus in particular, but I suspect I've reached the end. I'm just going to climb up here as well. We actually can make it. I think we're meant to go up here. I think we're meant to wrap ourselves around. We're trying to get to the very tippy top. So you can, I mean, again, the work to do this is wild to me, but yeah, this is near where the elevator would have been. Clamber our way up to the top. Higher and higher over there. It's quite crazy. You think about, we started by the coast. We started in the water. It's kind of wild to think we've climbed that high up. There's the docks familiar. Yeah, no wonder you crashed, mate. You shouldn't be bringing a truck up here. The, what's it called? Dam. The dam. The dam. I'd have been eaten by raptors so many times by now. It's very cool. There's the sort of cavernous, sort of rocky walkway we walked through earlier with the various logs. Love various logs. That's what my band is going to be called. Various logs. Right, now I need to get up here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. I'm a mountain goat. I will not be defeated. Stairs. Pshaw. And there is the helicopter out. Very, very cool. Hello, buddy. Get me off this island. I can't do anything. I can't get on the helicopter, Dad. And if I show you this, whoa, Nelly, from this view, you can see how this is where we started, down here on the beach with our crashed helicopter. And you can kind of see how it goes all the way along, and it uses all the invisible fences to separate the dinosaurs out appropriately. You come around here, you explore the work village, and you go up here. So it is actually laid out like individual levels, which is really, really cool. And you just have to follow it around, get lost every now and again if you are anything like me, and you can get your way all the way up to the very top and make it off the island alive. Very, very cool stuff. I don't know what else to say. This is an incredible amount of work. Very, very detailed. Very, very... It's not one-to-one with the game, of course it's not, but it's pretty bloody close. It's impressively close, and yeah, anyone who's a big fan of Trespasser should absolutely check this out. It's made me want to go back and play Trespasser, which is a monumental achievement. Big shout out to PC Salmon. I'll link it down below. Check it out for yourselves. Trespasser Adventure Map. If you enjoyed the video, throw me a like. Come back tomorrow evening for hopefully some news on Jurassic Park Survival. We'll have to wait and see. I'll see you lovely folks then. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.
Road.